It happened in 2006. A journalistic investigation demonstrated that the health minister of my state wasn't distributing the intrauterine devices that were sent from the national government for public hospitals. 5,063 units of this contraceptive method were kept out of the reach of thousands of women. What was the issue? It seems using the IUD is not acceptable for the religious beliefs of the minister, despite Argentinian law. One man could be bigger than a public policy.
At the time, I was only 15 years old, but that news made me feel the need to do something.
We are seen as whores if we enjoy sexuality or even talk about it. We get pregnant too young because we don't have information. We die in horrible places because we have to appeal to clandestine abortions. Latin America is said to be the most unequal continent in the planet. That inequality is key to understand our obstacles when it comes to family planning. Lack of accurate information, violence in the home, economic constraints, and discriminatory laws prevent women from making independent reproductive decisions.
To talk about family planning is to talk about many issues, but I want to choose one that I believe is doing the most harm to my country. Yes, we have to talk about abortions, because it's already happening.
In 2014, almost 500,000 women decided to have clandestine abortions in Argentina. That's 500,000 of women that could be me, my mom, or my sister.
In Argentina, the consequences of illegal abortions have been the leading cause of maternal mortality for more than 20 years. Women are forced to seek abortions in unregulated clinics. In other cases, they try to induce their own abortion by using a needle or other really unsafe methods. It is also common that, without medical supervision, women use anti-inflammatory drugs to induce their own abortion as well. But that's not all. Women in Argentina receive inhuman treatment when they seek medical assistance for incomplete abortions or infections due to unsafe methods. Doctors sometimes refuse to use anesthesia when performing curettage, this highly painful scraping of a woman's uterus with a sharp instrument. This is as horrifying as it can get.
Abortion seems to be an ugly word, but about the women who die, anonymous, hidden, pushed to the margins, nobody says anything.
Is the answer better family planning or more resources so that women don't have to end up in abortions? Well, that's an issue we should discuss. Global strategies would make it easier for a country like mine to participate in the creation and follow a pattern that is not only guided by religious or political interests. Well, I think it's time to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Melissa Trad, I'm 24 years old and I live in Argentina. I'm a journalist, but most of my time goes to volunteering in youth NGOs.
San Juan wakes up.
Basically, we wanted a society which respects diversity, which discusses about sexuality, and where everyone has access to information.
We worked hand in hand with the National Program of Sexual Health and Responsible Procreation. We organized campaigns to distribute condoms in crowded places. We went to juvenile correctional facilities to talk about sexuality and prevention of AIDS. Since 2009, I volunteer at the Youth Argentinian Organization for the United Nations, OAHNU, a youth NGO recognized by the UN.
By 2011, I achieved to create an office in my state. I was elected executive director, and
our mission is to contribute to the formation of young leaders and responsible citizens. Through innovative educative projects, we work with topics regards which youth must raise its voice.
I'm a founding member of the Youth Argentinian Network for Public Service.
With other ex-alumni from the State Department of the United States, we decided to create a network that brings young people from all over Argentina once a year to discuss about public policies.
It's time for youth to write the page. Why now? We're almost 1.8 thousand million of young people in the world. Imagine what we could do together.
We cannot keep dying because of preventable causes. Motherhood cannot remain a female issue, and states cannot turn deaf when it comes to taking care of us and respecting our individual freedoms as well.
I want to live in a world where we have all the tools we need to make right decisions, where men and women can both have an input when it comes to family planning, where our life decisions are really ours.
There is no true family planning without freedom of choice.